You found your way here to Waking Up with Ryan. I'm so glad that you pushed play. This is the place you and I come to wake up together. So let's take a deep breath and begin. Good morning, my love. Horses. Majestic beings that are millions of years older than Homo sapiens. Animals who we as a species required for our ability to build life and worlds. Horses are God. And there's a world of therapy called equine therapy, where equine therapists work with the horses and people to do healing therapy work with the horses. I first did equine therapy maybe 8 or 9 years ago. And what was explained to me by the therapist is that horses, now mind you, I was doing this in a trauma-informed therapy retreat, where we were talking and working on becoming more emotionally available, more aware of especially the breadth of uncomfortable emotions that happen in our bodies that we typically dissociate from, that we typically run from, that we don't know how to be with. So the equine therapist explained to us that horses, for many reasons, are absolutely energy feelers. They're always paying attention to energy, and they read the depth of energy in everything and in humans. And what she shared was that horses will trust you. What does that mean? As you're walking around the ring with them, they'll come to you, they'll walk with you, they'll trust you as long as what they feel from you on the inside is what's being expressed on the outside. Meaning, when you're working with a horse, whatever it is that's happening inside of you, emotionally, as long as you're aware of it and it is being expressed externally, it can be seen. The horse will work with you, will walk with you, no problem. But the moment that there is an emotional experiencing happening inside of you that probably you're not even aware of, or you are aware of it and you're consciously pushing it down, the moment there's some kind of emotion happening inside of you that you are not expressing, the horse stops. It doesn't trust. Something's off. It'll stop walking. And in that moment, whoa, you can't pull a horse. If that horse stops walking, you stop walking. And in the therapy work, it gave us the opportunity when the horse would stop walking to go, what is happening inside of me that I wasn't aware of, and check in. Some of the people in the group that I noticed, when the horse would stop walking, they would try to pull the horse. Isn't that an interesting way to try to continue to avoid what's going on inside? Don't you do that in your life? I certainly do. There's discomfort happening in my body. I don't want to feel it, largely unconsciously. And so I try to pull or push at life to keep going and keep making things happen, all in an effort unconsciously to keep my life moving so that I don't have to feel the discomfort that's arising inside your and my body. But just like you can't pull a horse, you cannot actually, in truth, you cannot actually avoid discomfort. You can temporarily distract yourself from it, but that doesn't mean it goes anywhere. It doesn't. And at some point, if you don't pause to check in, to feel, to allow, to inquire, if you avoid the discomfort, it will build and build and build and build and build, and much like a beach ball that you're trying to hold under the water, at some point, it will bubble up and hit you in the face. And that happens when you're triggered, when you're experiencing crisis, when you're experiencing something challenging. But your emotional reactivity to things that are challenging in your life are way more related to all the unprocessed discomfort in your body from a lifetime of being human than it is just to the thing that's happening to you in any given moment, the thing the person is saying, the thing not going your way. And so it's really important that you give yourself the space every single day when discomfort arises to stop, to become aware of it, to feel it. Now, you and I are not walking around the world, maybe some of you are, I'm jealous if you are, we're not walking around the world with a horse all the time. So, in the absence of having a horse letting you know that, hey, there's something going on inside your body that you're not aware of and it's time to become aware of it, how can you become that person for yourself? How can you become the person that has developed so much self-awareness that even in a moment that's super dysregulating, you still have the capacity to feel what's happening inside of you? Allow yourself to feel it. Let it come up, prioritize it. Let it process, be felt, and move, which takes about 90 seconds. And then go into your response, your reaction, your action. How can you become that person? Well, you and I are doing it every day. If you're joining me in these daily podcast episodes, this is what we're doing here. Every morning, whatever the theme is that I may be talking about, ultimately, every morning we are having a practice together to become more aware of ourselves. Every moment that you slow down, you go within, you take some breaths, you stop engaging with the entire outer world and choose to presence yourself to your inner world. This is building the musculature of becoming aware of what's happening inside your body when there's something that needs your attention. And so it's just like having that horse. The more you build this emotional awareness, this emotional musculature through turning in, relaxing back, becoming aware, feeling fully, you become your own horse. You will stop yourself dead in your own tracks when the discomfort arises so that you can prioritize that first before anything else. It's a musculature that builds in time, and it is profoundly life-changing. One recommendation that I would have for you today and every day until you don't need it is to utilize your technology for now. You can utilize this external technology to be the reminder for you. So what I recommend you do is you set an alarm on your phone to go off every 2 hours. So you can set an alarm for 8 a.m., for 10 a.m., for noon, and so on. And label the alarm, how do I feel right now? And whenever the alarm goes off, no matter where you are, pause for just a moment and check in. And just ask yourself, how do I feel right now? And just notice what's there. Do that 5 times a day. Do that 5 times a day, every day for the next week. And notice how that musculature builds for you to become increasingly aware of how you feel throughout the day. I hope you take that suggestion and let me know how it goes for you. Let's have a short practice to allow ourselves to drop in and hit those reps to build our emotional musculature. So if you're somewhere that you can, close your eyes and begin to take a few deep breaths. And as you're breathing, resting your awareness inside yourself to become curious about what's happening on the inside. So first, you may notice physical sensations. Very simply noticing the way the breath is moving, how it's expanding your chest, your belly, and how they fall on the exhale. Doing just that may present to you, oh, I'm kind of holding my jaw, or my shoulders could relax down my back, holding some tension, or ooh, I have some tension in my lower back. Perhaps you notice that you're furrowing your brow, or there's some tension in your forehead. Just noticing physically what's here. As you take a couple more deep breaths in and out, and begin to notice how you feel. And begin to visualize yourself later in the day. Notice yourself in one of those situations where frustration tends to happen, or you tend to kind of lose your center a little bit. Notice whatever it is that's playing out in this scenario. And now see as this really loving hand rests on your shoulder, kind of putting a little loving pressure, a little tap, and that this hand has a voice that is saying, hi. Take a moment to check in on how you feel right now, because I don't think you're so aware. This voice is saying to you, you've lost yourself in all the thought, and I just want you to take a moment to dive a layer deeper to become aware of how you feel. See yourself in that moment, taking a deep breath, pausing, and checking in on what's going on inside. Having some gratitude for this shift. Recognizing that previously you might have spun in the mental activity for an hour, for a few hours, for 30 minutes. But now you have some gratitude that as soon as the spinning started mentally, that hand kind of gave you an opportunity to pause the spin, to check in and come back to center. Notice this process becoming a regular companion in your life. Your best friend even. And thanking this companion for its benevolent support, for the way that it gently guides you back to the love that is always here for you, inviting you to feel what is ever present, inviting you to feel what needs attention in your body, inviting you to become aware of beliefs that are ready to be surrendered. That this benevolent friend is committed to you remembering who you are. And to that wisdom we bow. Let's take a deep breath in and let it go. And as you're ready, blinking your eyes open. Loving you from right here. Hi, I hope you're feeling even just a little bit more prepared to take on the day. But before you go, I'd love to hear from you. And you can send me a voice note by going to my website, wakingupwithryan.com. Scroll down to the section that says Send Ryan a Voice Note. Tap the button to leave me a voice message with a question you have, maybe a relationship challenge you're having, or a spiritual hang-up, some kind of an emotional struggle. Any topic that you'd love for me to address on the podcast, I want to hear from you. Loving you from here.